Hello, it's Darcy and Arissa from talesfromthenursery.net. Hope you guys are off to a great start for your March. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Arissa's in a pretty good mood today. Yesterday we had fun and we went and did our first ever professional pictures. I know I'm a little behind on that with little Miss Arissa being 16 months old now. Yeah. We kept meaning to do professional pictures, but my goodness, the cost and trying to make sure, she's in a good mood to go and do it and trying to figure out appointment versus walk-in. But we lucked out and we were able to go and do that yesterday. And we were a walk-in, but it was like perfect timing with an appointment that didn't show. So we were able to have lots of time, and little Miss Arissa, she was a little scared at first going up on the stage, but as you can see, she's a little bit of a ham. So as soon as the photographer flipped the camera so that Arissa could see herself, yes, you were a very happy baby. Yes. Oh, the camera's not hot, baby. The funny thing, though, is that, I wanted to make sure that we got family pictures, too. Brian and I haven't done professional pictures since we got married, which was like 6 years ago. So we definitely wanted to have some pictures of us. We wanted to have pictures. Where are you going? We wanted to have pictures of us with Arissa, since we don't really have much for that. I mean, we do have some stuff, but it's not, I don't know, frame-worthy, I guess you would say. I mean, right now my best camera really is my phone. Sad but true. But of course, since I was planning on having myself in the pictures, I needed to get rid of the gray, and you can see that's not really there. So yeah, I had to dye my hair before we went. And the other thing was the night before we went and did pictures, I chopped off my hair. I used to go to the salon all the time before having Arissa. That's one of the big changes that I've adjusted to with having a baby and having to be really strict with the budget is I can't just spend money on my hair like I did. I mean, I was going every 6 weeks or so to do a haircut, and then every other trip was to do color. And it's sad because I've been going gray since I was like 19. So, this is not just easy to cover. And I really liked going. I really loved my hairdresser. But it was not cheap by any means. So my last professional salon trip was a few weeks before Arissa was born. So that was a big change. And I just cannot let myself let the gray grow out. I'm just not ready for that. Because if I do, like, basically my whole head is covered in 31. I can't do it. I can't do it. So anyway, I've been trying to use some at-home dye kits, out of the box. I used to do that kind of stuff all the time when I was in high school. I would bleach my hair, I had different colors, purple and blue and whatever, but it's different now because I don't want it to look, I want it to look natural as possible. So I knew that we wanted to try to get these pictures done. I wasn't sure if we were actually going to go on Sunday, but I knew it was definitely going to be this week. So Saturday night, I dyed my hair to cover up this gray, and I didn't really like the box stuff that I used. The last time I dyed my hair, I used Clairol Nice and Easy, the foaming stuff, and I wrote a review on that. And I liked that stuff. That actually, it was really easy to apply. This was still Clairol, and it was just like the regular Nice and Easy, and I didn't find it as easy to apply. I kind of made a mess in the bathroom. It was like all over the place and all over me, and it was just not a pretty sight. But I knew I needed to trim my hair because it was just getting that, it was pretty long. Like it was, past my shoulders. But it was just getting that, like really frizzy kind of look, like uck. So I meant to just trim it because the last time I felt that way, I trimmed my hair. It actually looked pretty good. People like complimented me, asking if I went and got my hair cut and stuff like that, and saying that my hair looked nice. I did it myself to save me some money. I don't know what I'm doing though. So on Saturday night, I meant to just trim my hair. Yeah, I took off like 5-6 inches. Like this is, above my shoulder. It's like barely at my shoulder now. And I don't know. Brian says it looks okay. And I mean, I used to have my hair short, and I've had it shorter than this. It's just, I didn't cut it myself, so it's a little bit different when you cut it yourself. And I don't know the first thing about cutting hair. I really don't. I wasn't even using good scissors for it. Like, I started hacking it, and I'm like, just thought crossed my mind, like, no one should let me have scissors. Like, I should not be in possession of scissors right now, and I should not be allowed to cut my hair. So then I was all terrified that it looked horrible, because, once it dries, that it looks a little bit different, because when it's wet, it's all, like, really weighted down, and my hair is kind of wavy and stuff, especially when it gets short and lighter. It gets more curly and stuff. So I was afraid that I was going to have to do an emergency salon trip on Sunday to fix it, but thankfully it looks okay enough, I guess. I don't know. You let me know what you think. Like, does this scream mom cuts her own hair? Like, I mean, it's not styled right now, so I mean, that's not helping, but, I didn't layer it. It's just kind of a straight, well, it's not even a straight cut, because I did kind of do a little, like, chunkiness, but I didn't do, like, regular layers, if you know what I'm saying there. So, I don't know. You let me know if this looks like total crap or not. But it's not as bad as I imagined it when I was in the middle of cutting it, and all of a sudden was like, oh, what did I do? And, of course, it makes me think of the time when I cut my own bangs when I was, like, 5. And I cut them to here. And I'm just waiting, because Rissa's going to do it at some point. Obviously not yet, because she doesn't get anywhere near scissors. And she really doesn't have hair to cut off. So, that was my interesting weekend. I wanted to get family pictures done, but then scrambling to try to figure out what to do with me causing a havoc on my own hair. So I hope you had a better weekend than that, and I would love to hear about it, so leave a comment, let me know. I still will be getting to the books recommendation that I mentioned in the first video that we did a few weeks back, because I was thinking about actually like showing some of them in a video as well as having a post so that you can watch and or read. One of Arissa's favorite books I could recite, but I don't know if you want to hear that. So, I gotta go. Little Missy has gotten a hold of a pen. So, take care. Signing off. See ya next week.